The world is different.
Beyond a lifetime ago, a war between nature and civilization arose overnight, seemingly without reason. 50 years ago, it paused in a tense stalemate.
1 year ago, on a cold winter's day, the mountainous city of Bulwark erupted as its long-held godly prisoner escaped his chains from beneath the stone. The decimation was the righting of a great wrong, but a terrible price was paid.
Our heroes, who set the freedom and destruction in motion, were called to the lands of their former enemy to help this god on his path to reascension. Their mission complete, their eyes turned back to a threat at home.
They look at their footprints, at the trail that they've blazed, a trail that led them to redemption and peace. Now, the same footprints lead them back home, and they walk a path where they might just find the end. And as the sun rises over the summit, they face the day together. Hello, and welcome back to another path. My name is Chase, and I continue to be your GM. Today, we return to Bulwark, in whatever state we find it in. Thank you to our backers, Christina, Veronica, and Zan, for their support. If you like what you hear, and you like what we've been doing, consider donating to us at patreon.com/ghostlightmedia. Before we hop into the episode proper, though, I want to take a moment to talk about the future of the show. It's no secret that we are nearing the thrilling conclusion of this campaign, and with that will come some changes. We're going to be playing new characters in a different part of this world that is untouched, largely, by the machinations of Graynor or the Lords of the Forest. We're still working out the specifics, but those details will be forthcoming at the end of this campaign. More notably, though, is a change in casting. Zach is going to be stepping away from Another Path to put some more energy into our newest show, These Silent Secrets, a Monster Hearts actual play podcast. While we are very sad to see him go, you'll still be able to catch his talents on the Ghostlight Media Network there, as well as still on Zach and Griffin's Multiversal Pet Shop. To answer the obvious question, yes, we do have someone who will be filling that third player chair. Their introduction will come at the end of this season. But with that, sit back, relax, and enjoy your trip down another path. We're here, we're live, and I have an unreasonable amount of whiskey.
Hello? Hello?
I don't want to engage in this bit, but I'm going to have to.
I'm confused by what's happening.
Is anyone there?
He's doing the bit because there's so few of us now.
Hello?
We went from so many to so few.
Why can't I?
Is that what it is?
That makes
Oh,
sense.
Yeah.
found you guys. Hey,
Jesus Christ.
where is everybody?
They're off on their own adventure.
Yeah,
Jackson.
they're going on one final adventure, maybe, probably.
Okay,
We're
so,
all falling in different ways.
so we can
Exactly.
all die separate and alone.
Hooray!
Yay!
The conclusion to Another Path that everyone wanted.
Depression.
Isn't it so wild? Like, every review that has come in since we started is like, great chemistry between the boys, can't wait till they all die alone.
Yeah.
Every review has said the same
Every
thing. It's like
single
so crazy.
time. And look, I'm just giving the people what they want.
It's like the world building from Chase has been phenomenal. Can't wait for them to all die on their own separate locations with no closure.
Yeah, the number of like Shakespearean death monologues that people want out of us, and to like expect us to make up on the spot, it's kind of intimidating. Like, it's a big hurdle to jump.
Ryan, you haven't been writing these ahead of time, like ahead of every episode, like a just in case kind of deal? Because honestly, like after the third one, you should have just been able to like just make some minor tweaks and changes between each episode.
I mean, let's be real here. Like, I'm gonna send jokes out of the room for a second.
Yeah.
I know what Jackson's last words are, and I have for about 3 years.
Yeah, that sounds like you.
This was a good reminder for me to pull up my dirty limerick du jour, though.
Okay.
Oh, thanks,
all right,
bud.
great. Thank
Good,
you for
good.
inviting jokes back in, because that's really
Yes.
what I would like, please.
I'm going to take us into the episode, except I do know, like, we have to address the Tyrannosaurus Rex in the room.
The Tyrannosaurus. Oh, that explains the shorter arms.
I will say I had a whole thing ready to go and planned, and then that happened.
And then I turned Mordecai into a T-Rex.
And I had to just take the first quarter of like what I had planned and just turn it into packing material.
Nice.
All it's good for.
Also, like if I didn't specify enough, when I came up to Mordecai to do that, like I had him by the back of the collar. So as he turned into a T-Rex, I am astride a T-Rex.
No, it's all accounted for.
Nice. Good. Just wanted to be sure.
Am I the only boy without alcohol right now?
That might be.
I think so.
I mean, I've got very limited amount.
I gotta go get some alcohol. It'll take me 2 seconds.
Will
Okay.
need more by
Hey
the time
guys,
this is-
do we want to talk shit about Griffin while he's gone?
Fuck yes.
Wait, hold on.
The hair, right?
Yeah, it's just
And
terrible.
these beige walls.
Hey.
Hey, what's up?
Hey, Griffin,
Yeah.
I gotta say, I'm a little disappointed. I expected you to walk back into frame in a T-Rex costume. I assumed this was a bit.
Oh, man. If that would have been more for 3 people, I would have done it. I absolutely would have done it.
Right? I expected it. Honestly.
For the
God, that would have been so
For the live
good.
show that the game that I have written deserves 100% absolutely.
Yes, please.
Now, are you talking like a onesie or like the big like inflatable
Big
T-Rex?
inflatable bouncing around head.
I think big inflatable.
Yes.
When I was working at Adventures in Cardboard, there was a kid who brought one of those for his character,
Perfect.
and he put a top hat on it, and he walked around.
Perfect.
Yes.
So we'll just paint some
was pretty good.
sideburns on.
Yes.
It'll be great.
We'll need to keep it in the wings
No,
for
I think-
like a quick change.
I think I have some spirit gum in the trunk of my car.
As you should, yes.
So
Oh, you're saying like actual fake sideburns.
I'm saying I could put like some real sideburns on
Yes.
a T-Rex suit.
Yes.
Love it.
The problem is you getting to a microphone, because it would be you talking through plastic
Oh,
the
no.
whole time.
No.
Can we get me a
We
laugh?
Britney Spears this.
No, that's okay. There we go. That's pretty good. We'll have a lot of this sound going. A lot of
We might have to turn that fan on low in there, though. Just
Yeah.
to not
It'll be
get
a
the
little
noise.
sad and kind of deflated just a little bit,
Yeah.
but it's for noise sake, you know.
Yeah.
a little
Exactly.
droopy, but it'll be droopy T-Rex. It'll be like rhyme shit.
Yeah, instead of bah, it's bah.
Bulwark. Under siege. A 24-hour curfew is in effect, not by any sort of law enforcement, but by the nature of common sense. The invaders came seemingly from nowhere and began their dark work quickly. A powerful, overbearing presence can be felt all over the city. They're being watched. No, they're being perceived. Something far above knows who, what, and where they are. The city is patrolled by small aerial ships the size of carriages, the boar worms. Sometimes they crash into the side of a house and leave after a loud scuffle. Sometimes they lash out with terrible magic blasts at what few tall buildings remain after the decimation. The citizens of Bulwark know their best shot at survival is to be calm, quiet, and wait. For what? They could not know. Seriously, who could guess that 2 dragonborn warlocks and an elf priest slow falling on a T-Rex that is in fact actually a shifter? A massive foot touches down gently. A moment of quiet passes. Your goal, Zephyr, you know your goal is before you. It's almost a straight shot down the road.
Right.
It's worth noting that this is polymorph, not Mordecai's wild shape. So I'm dumb as a rock.
Yes.
You're so dumb right now.
I'm not Mortarex.
You're just a T-Rex with a base understanding of the situation.
I don't have sideburns.
Whoa.
It's very unsettling.
No,
It's-
I gave you sideburns, please.
Okay.
We drew them
Who do
we
you
drew
take
them
me for?
on while we were falling.
It is worth noting that T-Rex intelligence is a 2.
Yes, sir.
You are tramping off down the road as you hear a familiar whine in the air. The boar worms have found you. You start rushing towards the end of the road, and we're going to go into a skill challenge.
Oh, no.
Oh, yes.
I have no skills.
Don't worry. Mordecai, did you not think I would make some special, parts of this just for you? Because I know you don't have any skills right now.
My one skill is eat.
Hey, you'd be pretty intimidating.
You also have tail.
You have tail, yeah. You can knock down small buildings with half of a shove.
Okay.
Just don't ask him to pick anything up.
Zephyr and Jackson. There are two boreworm ships boring down on you. What skill are you using? What ability are you using to go ahead and keep Mordecai protected?
So our goal here, our purpose here, is not to kill everything. It is to get us out of here and to the Trove of the Wanderer. That's what we're doing?
To the deep.
The deep.
Yeah, to the deep.
Okay.
Yeah, the Wanderers is unfortunately likely out of commission at this point.
Because I know there was a lot at the guardhouse.
That's where the Wanderers.
But we landed farther interior.
Correct.
So yeah, you are heading towards the market.
Yeah, we're trying to market, thank you. And the market, there's two there?
There's two. There's Baelitz and there's Zephyrs.
And we're trying to get to those, and then we'll go from there.
Mm-hmm.
So, all right. Works for me.
Well, then, I think Shenastilia's Classic, I see the one coming in. I hit a big chord on my mandolin, cast a shatter on the front part of the ship where I'm assuming someone's sitting.
Okay.
One in an attempt to break any sort of glass so that they are exposed.
Sure.
But then also hopefully trying to hurt them. Here it is.
Sounds
the ship has
good.
to make a con save.
Okay. Poorly. Go ahead and roll me some damage.
Beautiful. That was absolute shite. That's 6.
Okay. Even with 6, though, you can see some cracks splinter across that windshield there.
And can I bonus action?
Sure.
Awesome. While my mandolin is out, I sing. Do big jaws, killing you with large claws, tearing out your insides, going to take your life. But that's just the price you pay. Destiny is calling you, going to kill all you guys. It's fucking Mordecai. And, you could take a D8 inspiration.
Exceptional, Zach.
So well done. Beautiful.
Exceptional.
Thank you.
I'm good, right? That just...
Thank you.
We automatically pass now, I think.
Everyone gets...
I mean, look, you're up there, but why don't you go ahead and do something just for funsies?
Just for funsies? All right. I will look up at this boreworm. I'll kind of shrug at it. And then I'm just going to kind of I want to make an athletics check. Basically, I want to try to parkour off of, run, jump, parkour off of it a little bit. And then just grab its attention to follow me and not hit our Dragonborn Warlock or T-Rex because we need to keep the T-Rex. Just to try to make myself a different target.
Sounds good. Go ahead and you said you wanted to use athletics for that?
That's what I was hoping to do. You know what? Yeah, you know what? I am now trained in acrobatics. I forgot that.
There you go.
So I'll just make it acrobatic. Bouncy elf rolls a 19.
Done. Yeah. You have pulled attention to you specifically. So the boar worms are going to take aim at you.
Bring it!
Okay. That is going to be a 20 to hit, which is insufficient.
Hey, Chase, can I take this for a second?
Uh-huh.
So the boar worm swings in at Jackson. Just before it hits, he just says one word. Aegis! Clang.
Mordecai, you are presented with a choice. You know you need where you need to go, and you have a pretty good idea, like just the animal instinct, like this is your home. You know how to get there.
Home's a lot smaller than I remember.
It always is. You can choose to barrel ahead. You know for a fact that if you keep going straight, you're gonna get there. But there's an alley up ahead that is just barely wide enough for you to move down. It's going to be a bit slower, but you might lose the boreworms behind you. Which do you choose?
I think we're going straight ahead.
Okay, you're going to keep barreling down.
I think we're going to barrel. We're going to roll out this barrel.
You keep running. As you pass that alley, from either side of the road comes out 2 crazed Amberforged.
Uh-oh.
So now you have the 2 boreworms and 2 Amberforged coming after you. Zephyr, what are you doing? Skill checks, or you can try to attack.
I would like to chomp. I'm just putting that out there.
Okay. Look, we'll get to you.
I know. I just wanted to make my intentions known.
Yeah, I cracked the windshield of the one ship. I'm gonna lobby my Eldritch Barrage in its direction.
Okay.
So, the first one was a natural 20.
Oh, very nice.
Very nice. My damage roll is shit today. It's 11. For the first one.
Okay.
Second one's a 23.
Okay.
To hit. And that will deal... that's much, much better. 15.
Excellent.
And the last one is only a 15 to hit.
15 is not going to cut it.
That will, and the last one glances off.
So what is your total damage then?
So that was 28.
28.
Yeah.
Okay.
Just right at that windshield.
Good stuff.
I think mainly because I haven't gotten a look at one of these things in person yet. I think that's the reason I'm going for this the most, is just like I need to see that these things are actually here and real.
Yep.
Given that apparently everything else around us isn't proof enough.
I mean, look, sometimes verification of the obvious is important.
So yeah, I sit there and I twist a few cogs in the Deep's grasp. I cook up the energy. I let it fly. It does the classic triple helix, and blast right into that windshield.
Excellent. Go ahead and give me a perception check, Zephyr.
I believe the phrase is trust, but verify.
It's pretty good. 14.
You can see it. You can see one of these things. Normally the windshields are kind of an opaque red from the outside, but with it broken, some of that opaqueness has gone away and it is becoming a bit more transparent, and you can see on a flickering image from behind one of these mind flayers at the control panel, and you got him. It looks like you have blasted him and he looks displeased.
I stare his ass down.
Okay.
And I sing. You won't be killed by anybody else, 'cause when Jackson shows up, you get killed by an alpha.
Holy shit.
Man,
And
Zach has been putting in some work.
I have been. I gotta say, I have been brainstorming song ideas.
I'm sure your wife loves that.
It's mainly when I'm driving to work. But that is to note that these two and all of the Broken Tower crew all have a bardic inspiration from me then.
At this very moment.
I am out of bardic inspiration, but everyone's got one now.
All right, Jack, you're up.
I want to do some crazy elf shit.
Okay.
So here's how I'm going to rationalize this. I want to make a stealth check.
Okay.
I want to swing myself to the one side of the T-Rex, right?
Okay.
And, hold on to his spines or something, and then throw myself into the air and try to sneak attack one of these crazed Amberforged. Come down from above. So just this mental image of doing the pull-up of all pull-ups up and off of the T-Rex, and just coming down like a silver streak from above.
Okay.
A big gymnast swing.
Yeah.
Basically.
I'm
figuring this elf
go
shit
for
out.
it. Go ahead and roll stealth.
Boy, 26?
Yeah, I just barely. Just barely. Go ahead and roll damage.
It's another one
Or
of
roll
those...
your attack, rather.
Okay, yeah. So, just so many. 24? Yeah.
Yeah, that'll do it. Go ahead and roll damage.
That's what it is. Yeah. Okay, so it's 23.
Yeah, it's dead.
Yeah, it's dead.
It's dead. This thing is not in great condition. It has been rampaging around the city for at least a day.
Jackson is fully embracing his elf form. These are several of the skills that he has proficiency in now from the last level up.
Gotcha. All right. That is going to take us to Mordecai. Mordecai, you can.
I want to chomp.
You want to... I hear you.
I'm sorry.
I hear that...
want to jump.
Squad.
No, it's chomp.
Squad.
Chomp squad.
Chomp squad.
Here is the question then. Do you want to chomp, or do you want to literally just run them over?
I want to chomp and then throw it up into the air so that it hits the other boar worm.
Yeah, all right, I'll let it happen. Go ahead, roll to chomp, and we'll see how...
Just an attack?
Hey, Griffin, I don't want to backseat T-Rex here.
Uh-huh.
But I think you have multiple attacks, technically.
You do have multi-attack.
So I would like to
do.
see like a chomp throw, right? But I'd like the throw to go like straight up, and then you hit it
That's the
with your
intent,
tail
yeah.
into the boar worm.
Oh. Well, let's start with the
baseball
chomp.
bat.
Baseball bat that boar worm.
Yeah.
I feel like the chomp and throw is really pushing the limits of the two intelligence. I don't know if I can fucking T-ball spike it with the tail.
It's gut. Look, you can make the check.
You've got bardic inspiration, boy.
I know. Let's start with the chomp.
This is the
Okay.
this is the best.
Roll to chomp.
That's a 15 to chomp.
15 will hit.
This is now 4d12 plus 7 piercing damage.
That is correct, sir. 4 of the best dice in the game.
And one's a 12. It's going to be 22 piercing damage.
That'll do it. He's dead.
And then I would like to, after I chomp, I'm imagining I get, like, the thing's head, like, up against my, like up in there.
Yeah.
And I'm biting around, like, the waist.
Yeah.
And then I just kind of huck my head back and let it fly, and I'm vaguely aiming in the direction of the boar worm.
Ranged attack. So it's plus 0.
Yeah, so I have a 0 dex.
Yeah. So flat roll.
Use the bardic inspiration.
I might.
Let's
dog.
do it.
That's a nat 20.
Nothing else matters. Nothing else matters.
So close, no matter how far. Okay, yeah. So you huck this thing as the boar worm that has been cracked into flies directly overhead to try and do like a sweeping run the other way at you. And you just launch this fucking thing directly into the undercarriage, and it knocks the boar worm just completely sideways, and it goes ass over tea kettle like just ahead of you. And then you can see not too far off in the distance kind of like a explosion.
The little arms go up in victory.
Perfect.
Touchdown.
Yeah, exactly. Ta-da!
For those of you playing along at home, whatever you think Griffin Cold Iron looks like portraying a T-Rex, you're correct.
Yeah.
It's right.
Yeah.
There's a large visual element to this.
A lot of grabby hands.
You keep moving forward.
Holy shit! My heart rate is up.
You are getting so close. You know you are getting close, Saphir. And then you see something you did not expect to see. A person.
What?
They dart out of one of the houses. They've got like a blonde bob haircut, and they're gesturing down an alleyway like, come on over here. Come on, play. Do you follow, or do you keep going straight where you know the fountain is?
Insight check?
This is for Mordecai to make.
Insight check. I have a +1 wisdom.
Excellent.
That's a 4.
That's 4. You have
Let's use
no
my
idea.
bardic.
You are
Let's use my bardic.
Bardic.
great time for it.
On the table. That's an 8. Okay. So a 12.
That's not
That's
bad.
not bad. 13 with the +1.
Friend?
Definitely friend.
Friend? Well, curve in that direction.
Mordecai, we need to go the other way.
Right. All right. Good. Can you bring your head down?
I lower down like a dog doing downward dog.
Atta boy. Good on ya.
We don't have time for this right now.
All right. No, sorry.
Who are you?
Hi. Name's Kay. Bail it.
Fuck!
Yeah. Bail, can you please come with me? Grand Entreater business. They make a very unsubtle key unlocking motion. You know where it is? Of course Yes, I know. Come with me, please. You boys. Zafir, right. Yours is out there. I will get Bailey back to you just as soon as I can.
I don't know what's going on, but cool, thank you.
Happy to help.
Okay.
All right.
Baylett, are you good?
Bailey looks at Kay and looks back. It's like, yeah, I think so. I'll see you boys in a bit. And
all right.
Mortosaurus Kai, let's go.
Wow.
Wow. So good.
Mordecai's little T-Rex arm waves goodbye to Bailey.
Perfect.
The three of you step into this market square. It is desolate and burnt and broken, just like everything else around you. More so, because a boar worm just crashed here.
Oh, boy. All right. Hey, Mord. And I kind of pat him and point. Me and you, bud. We got that. Have fun, Zafir.
Let's roll initiative.
11.
Ooh, that's a natural 20 plus 3.
Thank God. My initiative is 15.
Okay, Zafir, you are up first.
Am I under the impression that only I will be able to enter my Sanctum Sanctorum?
That is a reasonable assumption.
Awesome. How far is this fountain? Can I see it, or am I only in the market district?
You can absolutely see it. So you are in a huge market square. The square is 100 feet long. It is in the center, so it's about 50 feet away from you.
Awesome. And there's a thing between us.
No, there's a thing on, like, the far side of the fountain.
Awesome. Cool. I look at them. I look at the both of them. I say, you got this?
We got it.
Fantastic. Dash.
Okay.
I run across the battlefield, and I dive into the fountain.
Okay, you get to the fountain. You've got your key in hand. You can start searching for it next round.
Cool.
That is going to take us to Jackson.
So, there's only one... Nice. There's only one enemy here, right? As of this moment?
So you see the crashed ship. You don't know what's in it.
Is it on the other side, or is it at an angle? Like, will I have to get past the fountain?
You won't have to get past the fountain for the sake of making a clear mental map. You are coming in at, like, the southeast corner.
Okay.
The ship is crashed due north of the fountain, so, like, top center.
Okay. I could go straight north from where I am and make the fight not happen in the fountain.
You can... Yeah, that would be a reasonable thing to do.
Okay. That is what Tactician Jackson would like to do. I'm going to Bamf 30 feet straight north.
Mm-hmm. Okay.
Bonus action. And then I'm going to keep moving and put myself, like, as far northeast as possible in this marketplace, just to draw the fight away from the fountain of whatever's going to come out of there.
Sure.
And I would like to make as much noise as possible. I don't know if that's intimidation or not.
Oh, buddy, I got you.
That's where I jump off Mortarex and head there.
Okay.
Could I take another bonus action? Like if I bonus action Bamf, and then could I use my action for Fighting Spirit, basically?
Yeah, absolutely.
Okay,
yeah,
so
you can always
cool.
do a bonus action as your action.
Cool. So I Fighting Spirit and Bamf all the way up there, make as much noise as possible, expect to draw whatever is coming out of this boar worm towards where I am.
Okay. Jackson, I'm going to need you to make me 2 intelligence saving throws.
That's kind of what I thought. The first one is a 16.
Okay.
I have a bardic inspiration that I'm going to use right this second.
You'll need some help with that.
Ugh. Y'all know that moment when the episode turns?
What'd you get, buddy?
After all of that, the total on the second one is a 6.
Oh, yeah. So the good news is that the first one saves. You feel like a weird, I mean, there's no other word for it, like a yuck wave just hit you, and it's like, that's no good. And then your brain stops as you are hit with a second Mind Flayer Mind Blast, and you are stunned and laid out flat.
That's not good. That's very bad.
You will also be taking some damage as well. 21 psychic damage, Jackson.
Cool. That burns through my temp.
As you see, Mordecai, you can see 2 Mind Flayers crawl out of this boreworm ship. You can see both of them look at Jackson, and even in your rexified state, you know Jackson going limp against a wall is no good. You see one lift its head up to the sky and make a noise you cannot perceive, and the other one starts to close in on Jackson. It's going to take us to your turn, good buddy.
For the record, for the party, for the listeners, Jackson's intelligence saving throw is a -1.
Yes.
I would like to chomp. I would like to close in on the one that's closing in on my buddy.
Absolutely.
On my one of 2 friends in this world, because some person took my third friend away from me.
You do not have enough movement to chomp and get to them. However,
I have 50 speed.
Yes.
Just for,
So they are on like the far north of this, and they're about 20 feet away from Jackson. What you can do is I will let you essentially make an athletics check to try and trample them. Because you're big.
Yeah.
Do it.
Yeah, let's do that.
Please help.
I would like to
Please
stomp.
help.
All right.
Athletics. Dirty 20.
Dirty 20, that'll do it.
The angry eyebrows come out, and I just tilt my head down and just storm in the direction of the one closing in on Jackson, looking to just body weight.
Okay.
Smack him around.
Cool. So go ahead and roll me 2d12 flat.
Ooh. 22.
Oh, fuck.
A 10 and a 12.
All right. You run up on this thing, and it is able to maneuver out of the way a little bit, but it is definitely tangled up in the legs of a beast that it has never seen before.
Try to eat this brain, dipshit. See if you can find one, idiot.
Find my brain. The Mordecai Bulwark story.
Zephyr.
I've got 2 words for you.
Uh-huh.
Magic eyes.
Bright as day. You didn't realize this fountain went so deep, and maybe for literally anybody else in the world it wouldn't. But for you, you can see down below the surface of the water, there is a glowing keyhole.
Nice.
Yeah.
Click. Turn.
You click, turn, the world around you seems to vanish in a moment, and you can't see. You don't know what's going on. Next round. Jackson, you can go ahead and re-roll that intelligence saving throw.
Okay. I know the odds are against us here.
Yeah.
Please do good. Please.
It's bleak.
It's not great.
2.
Well, Jackson is stunned for another round.
That's a bad. It's a big bad.
The good news, Jackson, is that you are no longer the primary target.
That is very good news. Is anybody that's not a wizard good at intelligence saving throws? Like
rogues weirdly have intelligence proficiency in saving throws. All rogues do get intelligence saving throw proficiency for whatever reason. It's one of their starting two. It's Dex and Int.
So yeah.
Mordecai, the one under you, is going to attempt to attack.
Yes.
And I rolled a 2, so you're good on him. The other one that is out at this point is going to attempt to attack as well. That is going to be a 15 to hit, which I believe is going to get you. Yep. Okay, so that is going to be 2d10 of damage. Mordecai, that is going to be 15 damage onto you. And you turn your head, and you see 2 more of these things crawl out of the boar worm.
Ooh.
And
still stuck.
It takes them the whole turn to get out, but you're good.
Shit. Okay.
Okay.
I am a T-Rex. I can do 2 things.
Hey, and guess what? You can do both of those this round, because it is now your turn.
The one who I trampled, I would like to fully devour.
Okay. Go ahead and roll to attack.
This is my attack roll. That is a 26.
That will hit.
All right, 4d12 coming at you. Pretty good. 26. No, excuse me. Plus 7. 33.
33.
Piercing damage.
Yep.
And
it's still alive, but it didn't like it.
Are these things considered medium size?
They are.
This thing is grappled in my jaws and is restrained.
Okay. Excellent.
Quality job.
And then I'm going to tail attack the other one. Because I can't attack the one that's in my mouth with my tail.
That is correct. That's not how mouths or tails work.
That's a 22 to
I
hit.
mean, if you're flexible enough.
I mean, it says it in the text. So I gotta abide to it. The tail is 3d8 plus 7. 22.
22.
As I turn and tail smack the other one. I lift my head up so this bitch can't escape me, and it just gets further down my glottis, and I just roar as loud as dinosaurally possible.
Hey, can we talk about how bad the word glottis is?
It's why I said
good,
because I don't want you to feel good right now, Chase. I've decided to take a serious heel turn and paint you as the villain of this story.
Look,
you, Chase Greenlee.
Oh, okay.
Well, if it helps, Chase is about to give me fourth wall breaking powers, so I could just kill Chase.
How much time have you spent on figuring out one letter differences?
Well, I mean, it's not one letter; it's one digit,
one character. One
character.
letter, or one character, or one number.
So it could be anything, and the answer is infinite. Is how much time I've spent thinking about this.
Zephyr, your eyes adjust to the pure nothing that exists around you. Your feet touch nothing and yet are on the firmest ground it could be. You are walking in what can only be considered a primordial area. This is the darkness of creation. Sitting on a plinth made of nothing is a small black line of this same material. There is a white square that flashes within. You know, all you have to do is pop this thing right onto your gauntlet, and you will have access to unlimited power for free one time.
Once.
You can use it again, but it will cost you dearly and more dearly every time you use it. You take it?
I grab it. Let's do this. And I slap it in.
Gauntlet forms around it.
I have that Bruce Banner putting on the Infinity Gauntlet moment of...
And the darkness falls from around you. You see your friends imperiled. You see them being besought by mind flayers, and you see something they don't see. There is a fifth one. One that looks bigger and taller, and it is standing on top of a building. And it is taking aim at Mordecai, who does not see this coming.
With
Mind Blast.
Okay.
Okay.
No, a sniper rifle.
I mean, look,
I don't know
no,
if it had
that's
a crossbow or some shit.
yeah, and honestly, perfectly reasonable, all things considered.
It's a a mind flare wielding a Halo plasma rifle is not wrong.
Yes.
No, but a needler. It's got to have a needler.
Oh shit. Oh, that's worse.
Excuse me, I have to go stat up all of the Halo weapons right now. Kay and Baylet arrive at a small shop, tucked away at the back of an alley. The building is old, untouched by the decimation. Only time has marred the flaking blue paint that covers it. The pair step into a room filled to bursting with mirrors. Kay speaks up. Right, you're going to want to ignore most of what's going on in here. There's more possibly than probably going on, if you catch my meaning. The pair pushes into the darkened room, musty with age and dusty with disuse. But the mirrors seem unnaturally reflective. The Dragonborn makes the mistake of looking into one of the mirrors and pauses with a start. Who is that? It's you, Baylet. Or another possible version of you. Like I said, they don't pay it much mind. The duo makes their way to a wardrobe in the back of the room. A keyhole, wrought in the design of 3 eyes opening. Baylet looks to Kay, sighs, inserts the key, and opens the door. Thank you for joining us here on Another Path. You can find our website and merch store at anotherpathpodcast.com, on Twitter at anotherpathpod, and our network at ghostlightmedia.net. You can support our efforts by donating at patreon.com/ghostlightmedia, with a special thanks to our donor, Nathan N., or by giving us a rating and review over on Apple Podcasts or whatever podcatcher will let you. You can find me on Twitter at TQLoudly, Griffin at GriffCold, Ryan at RyanRoll20, and Zach at That Guy Zach Robb. We'll be back in 2 weeks with a new episode, but until then, you may want to listen back to this season's Birds episodes. They may become important.
This has been a Ghostlight Media production.